Hello, this is Mr. Agbamu Idonogwene. In this video, I want to do some demonstration on planes in GeoGebra. Most times in class, when we are solving maths in solid shape, that is 3D graphics, when we are solving maths in solid shape, there are some cases whereby we want to let the children see this 3D face in real life. Like for example, composite shape, a cone is placed on top of a cylinder, those kind of questions. And you need to demonstrate it to these children. You need to separate these shapes so that they will understand it. So playing around with planes will help you do that conveniently with GeoGebra Classic without any issues. All right, you can see the tool for plane here. You can see as I'm putting the mouse here. One thing about GeoGebra, if you place your mouse on the tool you need, just come to this down. It will be telling you how to use it. So for example, as I place my mouse there, if you look at down, you will see select 3 points. That means I can create a plane with 3 points. You see this one, plane. That means I can create a plane through 3 points or a point and a line or two lines just like that. So those are the beauty of GeoGebra. Or you can come here, you can come to this place and type your plane. It will give you options depending on what you want to do. Is it a plane that will pass through a polygon or pass through a circle or any of the conics, maybe ellipse or the rest, or a point and a plane, whatever. You can see there are so many. So it depends on what you want to do. But let me just show you the common ones we have and it will guide you on what to do in your classroom. All right, so this is the 3D side. You can see it, you can click and drag. If you let me show you something before I do the plane. Now if I click on this part, so this is my 2D part. If I type something like x equals to 2, you see this is just a line. X equals to 2, it's just a straight line, and you can see it on this side. So you can see it here. See, but if I come to 3D view here, take note, I'm in 3D view, just click, 3D faces will appear. If you click on this place, 2D interface will appear. If you click on this place, 3D will appear. But if I do the same thing by doing x equals to 2, you see a plane has been appeared on the 3D side. So this is one beauty of GeoGebra. So take note of that. So you can see easy way to create a plane. It depends on what you want and how you want the plane to work. So this plane here, this is the default plane that comes with the software. So you can see this one. So this is your normal base. So on this plane, you can draw your shape, your cylinder, your cone, whatever solid you want to draw. Then you can also draw on this face. So this is the plane I just created. So still on the 3D face, if I type something like, let's say y equals to, let's say 4, you can see a plane has been generated on this axis of y. You can see it. As I click and drag, you can see 4. So this is the plane for y. You can see, you can drag around, move around to view it well, just like that. So if you need a plane that is parallel to this normal foundation, which is your z axis, just type z equals to, let me just say 3. So you can see it. You see a plane is there now. So I've done 3 different planes, very easy and quick. So now all these planes, it depends on what you are teaching, it depends on your objective in your class. You can do something nice with them. So let me demonstrate something. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. Okay. Let's assume I want to do something like a composite plane now, a composite shape in class, whereby I have a cylinder and a cone on top of it, something like that. So I can take this, let me get a circle. So you can draw any kind of circle. It's a circle with center as this true point. It depends on the kind of circle you want. Or you can come to this 2D plane and draw your circle, circle with radius. Let me just take this one. So let me take it at this middle. Then let's take radius of 2 for example. So you can see your circle has been done. So if I want to extrude this now, I can extrude this to a cylinder. Let me come here. Remember you are in 3D side, so you can extrude to prism. So I need a cylinder. So you can see if you don't know what to do, we always tell you what to do. It says select your circle or your polygon, then enter the altitude, which is the height. So this is the circle I need. Just select it. The altitude I need, let me take 2, for example. So you can see my cylinder is done. So if I need a cone on top of this cylinder, all I need to do, I can create a point. Let me place the point on this Z axis, so that with this point, I can move my plane up and down. So all I need to do now, if I come to this plane region, you see it's telling me to select plane. So I'll look for the one that will be convenient for me. I'll prefer this parallel, since I need a plane that will be parallel to this base so that my cone can rest on it. So if I place this one, you see what the app is telling me now. Just come down. It says select point and parallel plane. So if I click on this, the point I need is this, and I want a plane parallel to this base. Just click on it. See, a plane has been formed. So I can drag this point and move my plane down, you see. So that is the beauty of this. So instead of creating a cone on top of this cylinder, I'll create it on top of this plane. So all I need to do now is to click on this plane and create my circle. So, but instead of doing that, I'll use this tool now to create my circle, circle with center, radius. So if I choose this one, the center should be my B. I'll click on B. Radius, since I want it to rest on this cylinder, I'll use 2 radius, because it's 2 radius I use for the cylinder. Then my direction, I want it to be on the Z direction. So I'll use this one. So I click on this point. I click on this direction. To my radius is 2. You click on enter. See, I form my circle, and the circle is on this plane. You see, as I move this plane up and down, as I move this point up and down, you see the circle is moving. So on this circle, I can now do my cone. So let's come to this place. I can extrude to pyramid so that a cone can be formed. So just click on this. Sorry, click on the circle. Then the altitude, I can take maybe 3 or 4. Just take 3. Enter. So this is it. So with this, I can demonstrate composite shape to my student. Just click on this point, drag down, I'll place it on top. You see? So this is much better. When you are teaching with tool like this, your children easily understands you, and your explanation will be easy. By the time they are saying, how do we get the total surface area? How do we get the volume? You quietly come and click on this point, move it up. They will see the way you separate it. If the planes are disturbing you, just right click and hide. You see, show object, just hide it. Just click on this place, hide the planes, right click again, hide the axis, so that only the shape will appear. See, click on this point B, move it up, you have separated it. See, with this way, the views for your children will be easy for them to understand. See, just like that. You can do so many things. You can do pyramid just like that, and you're good to go. So that is all for now. In my next video, I will do more demonstration for you to enjoy this plane in your GeoGebra applet when you are teaching your children. So that is all for now. Thank you for watching. Do have a nice day.